Two. I'm just waiting for YouTube to connect, but looks like we're on with, yep, we're live. Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing Luton against Liverpool, which is a really big game. Wonder why you haven't started working. Now that's interesting. Let's see. This is interesting. My is that because it's not let's see. No, that's not working. That's really interesting. So it's turned off the I was able to do that before. Crazy. Okay, won't be able to do that then. Let's get rid of that. Right. Let's remove that. Okay, right. So because I got window capture open, that's why. So I'm able to do that. Fine. Teams are coming out. Just going to check this. Why is there an error on my Twitch side? That's the question. Let's see what's going on here. We are streaming on Twitch. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, it says I'm live, so I'm just going to check I am live. Yeah, we are live. Cool. It says it's weird because it says error on my chat. Maybe the chat isn't being tracked on there. I don't know. But we've got a pretty straightforward team for Liverpool. Gomez is playing at left back, which is interesting. We've also added a couple of things to the stream. So we've got a league table there, this one, and down here we've got the score, which will hopefully add in the scorers as well. But main thing is just to get the score on so people know what's going on. But it's yeah, interesting. I'm just going to type a chat on here just to make sure that that is working. It doesn't look like it's connected with that. It's interesting. Wonder why that's not working. Yeah, that's strange. Very strange. Okay, well, just means I won't be able to use the chat function on that one. If I open the other one, I had a restream dashboard going. Yeah. So hopefully that dashboard will show me the messages that we need. But yeah, so it's obviously Remembrance Sunday next week. It's worth actually mentioning that didn't go through there either, which is interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so a big game for Liverpool. Obviously, they're definitely onto a good position in the league. If they win, I think they go. Oh, is it 2 points behind? 2 points behind City. I can't remember. What are they on? Let's have a check. Yeah, 23 points. They'll go 1 point behind City with a win, and level on points with Spurs, but they'll definitely have a better goal difference. So it definitely leaves them in a very good position. Obviously, Arsenal are disappointed to lose yesterday, but I think they are. I wouldn't say they're necessarily surprised. Well, no, surprise isn't the right word. I think when you go to Newcastle, you expect a difficult game, and we did lose there a couple of seasons ago. And it's probably one of the toughest away games, alongside places like Liverpool and City. Looking down the fixture list for Arsenal, for some reason, Man United away is difficult. For everyone else, seems to find it easy. And that's kind of it, really. It's out of those games, it's very, very difficult. So Arsenal will be disappointed, but they've got 4 very winnable games coming up. So this kind of sets up an interesting next few games for Liverpool, because Liverpool have Liverpool's fixtures. They obviously have, it's 0-0 at the moment. 0-0. Of course, it's 0-0. They've only just started. We're a couple of minutes behind, actually, I think. But they've got Toulouse away in the Europa League. Then they're playing Brentford at home. Then City away. Then Lask in the Europa League. Then Fulham at home. Sheffield United away. And Palace away. It's very, 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 very winnable games. Game has started. Yeah, the game has started. Definitely, obviously, an important game here. Luton trying to press from the front. That's adventurous. This might be a bit difficult, I think. If they're going to... I suppose if Liverpool are going to give the ball away like that, then fair enough. It looks like heavy rain today. I'm going to take a drink as well, because I didn't drink through the whole of the last stream. It is 0-0. Oh, here's a thing I can do, actually. Liverpool playing the ball around the back as well. I'm just going to quickly change just a little thing. That's better. That's a shame. Right. Let's just do this, and then this. It's a bit better. Alright, that should look a bit better. Is that Nunez, Gomez, Liverpool just keeping it in the opposition's third at the moment. That's a nice ball by Alexander-Arnold. Looks like, I think that's Szoboszlai. He did get it in the end. Here's Salah on the right. Then out to Alexander-Arnold. Good ball in. That was a really good ball in. It's landing in the box. It's just going to be difficult to clear, and he does end up clearing it. Well, this is a tricky start for. It's just the amount of balls into the box. Obviously, Sky have got Jamie Carragher on comms, which is, well, it is what it is. Just going to check my YouTube while we're at it. Luton have got the ball. They might attack here. It's a good ball, but Alexander-Arnold will probably get to that. He has knocked it though, so that'll be a throw. Long throw for Luton. Alexander-Arnold a little bit frustrated to give the ball away there. This is all about whether Liverpool can go second. That's the main thing here. Can Liverpool go second? He's not got the long throw, but he has given it to a position. That's a shot from outside the box, dribbles towards Alisson in goal. That's a long ball towards two Liverpool players there, Jota and Nunez, right next to each other. There's Salah far post, but he doesn't give it to him there. He's giving it to Nunez, who looks suspiciously close to offside. It's a great shot from Nunez. Good save. Don't think it was that great, actually. I was expecting it to be a bit harder than that. He gets it on target-ish. I think it's probably hitting the post. He's definitely more confident, though. No question about that. Arsenal have got the most set-piece goals alongside Man City this season, which doesn't really surprise me. Everton up there in 5, though. There's a Liverpool corner. That was an interesting... Oh, goodness me. It's just bobbled around a box, and eventually it's cleared, but that was not exactly convincing. I think there's an offside in there, apparently. Okay. Let's see that again. Didn't look offside to me. That's a good challenge, that, from Jota, but Luton come away with the ball. Got a ball in behind. That's a nice one. Unlucky. It's a bit too far. Good start, though, from Liverpool. Very good start. Luton will be... I think it's concerning for Luton that we've only had 6 minutes and already there's been 2 chances, or 2 Liverpool moments where... Oh, that's almost given away. Van Dijk's given it away and Morris has a go, but it's blocked. There's a chance there. It's gone far post. I don't think he's keeping this in, is he? Is Townsend? No. Townsend playing for Luton, though. Okay. Bit of a fall from grace. Although I'm never going to be particularly kind to an ex-Spurs player, so that's kind of how it is. Didn't even know that Townsend played for Spurs, to be fair. Oh, not Spurs, sorry. Of course I knew he played for Spurs. Didn't know he played for Luton. That's nice. Luton actually trying to keep the ball, which is admirable against this Liverpool team who are absolutely a threat on the counter-press. But I do think that's one of the things that teams were able to do against this Liverpool team last season. If they could dominate the midfield, they just score at will because Liverpool can't defend. But I do think there is something a little different. It's brilliant from Kanate. He gets the ball and just drives with it He's gone. He's going all the way. He's still going. He's still going. He's set up Salah, who tries to cross it, and it's cleared. That was amazing from Kanate. He gets the ball deep and just drives with it. And he's in. But he doesn't do enough with it. Gomez heads it wide. Or heads it away even, sorry. So I'm just going to check my YouTube as well just to see where has that gone? There you are. That's not happened. How about this one then? Oh, careful! Don't dribble the ball out of play. Careful there. Oh, it's giving it to Nunez. Nunez tries to shoot from outside the box. He's bit ambitious. Little bit ambitious. Here's the thing. I don't think there's really a way of... there's not even a way of showing... trying to track your chat on a phone without just opening your own stream. Which is very weird. Very, very strange. Hey ho. Not sure I necessarily think Nunez shooting from outside the box is necessarily the best thing. The best way that Liverpool have played in the last few years I've seen has always been just threaten from wide areas and have patience to get in, put balls into the box and score that way. Not necessarily to score goals from outside the box. That's not really what I associate this Liverpool team with at all. Albeit this is a different Liverpool team to what we've seen before. That's a nice little play from Luton, but well cleared in the end. I think all of my chat stuff will happen on there now, so that's good. It's got a way of finally tracking chat, which is nice. Gomez gets it. It's cleared there. Liverpool just playing it around the back at the moment. They've not really done a great deal with it. But if they can get it into this kind of position, then they're going to do quite well. Gomez. Not sure who else that is in midfield, actually. Where is... There you are. Who is it in the midfield? McAllister. Oh, Gravenberch. Oof. Nunez almost scores. Good ball from Alexander-Arnold. It's in behind. Oh, goodness, he's in on goal. And he hits the crossbar. That's actually... Is that a good save or is it just hit the crossbar? It's just a good shot, but it's I don't think it does hit the keeper. It just goes off. Keeper's got no idea. Keeper's got absolutely no idea. He will probably end up scoring if he just gets that a bit lower. That's a really good goal. So so nice to see the Gravenberch actually getting a game today. Interesting from Klopp. I wonder why he gets the game today and not Gakpo, unless Gakpo's injured, which would be fair enough, but it's not necessarily. Just looking at that lineup for Liverpool, yeah, Gravenberch playing, Gakpo's on the bench, Elliott's on the bench, Diaz on the bench. There's quite a lot of options, to be fair. Lots of options. Loads of options. That was dodgy from Gravenberch. He does go in for the challenge and catch the player, but Luton still had the ball on the left wing. Round. There's a chance. Oh, Kabore just smashes it over the bar. That's the chance for Luton. That definitely a chance. I think is it a corner? This is a very, very different game to what we were just watching between Forest and Villa. Well, Villa just attacked and Forest weren't very willing to press forward unless it was when Villa already committed forward. Luton are just going for it. It doesn't really matter when. Doesn't matter when it's happening. Lockyer gives the ball away, but he gets it back. Townsend's chasing it. He does catch it, but Gravenberch takes it away. Salah gives it to Gravenberch. He's making the run, Salah. Gives it to... And that's Nunez. Another curler into the corner. It's like he's expecting at some point one of these is going to go in. Now, it's all well and good doing that. I don't think... I don't know. These efforts have just got to be a bit better. They've got to be better because at the moment they're not really good enough to pose a threat for the goalkeeper. And if anything, it's just keeping the goalkeeper awake. There's nothing much else. Here is Jota. Honest, yeah, it's Jota. Commentator said Szoboszlai. I'm not quite sure why. It's not there. It's going to be interesting to see how Liverpool deal with the games against these so-called relegation fodder teams. If anything, actually, of all the teams I've watched of that bottom three, Sheffield United are the ones that have most impressed me from a results point of view. But in terms of watching them, I've got to say that Luton have been the most impressive from an attacking point of view. They've been really, really good. They've always tried to attack, which has been something that I think that makes such a big difference. Makes a huge difference for watching games. Here's Salah on the right. Always trips over himself and then gives it back to Alexander-Arnold. Canate and Salah plays it in behind, but it's well cleared again. Luton will try and play it out from the press, and they might have just been able to do that. That's good. That's well played. If they just had a quick... Here you go. They might actually get this now. We got it on the left-hand side, and I think Kanate's just bodied him there. That's a free kick. All day long, that's a free kick. Goodness me. That's absolutely a free kick. That's just... yeah, not a fan of that challenge from Canate. Surprising as well, because I thought Canate would have had the pace to stop him, but apparently not. Here's a chance then for Luton in behind the back line. Oh, that's Lockyer ends up having the ball hit him after an attempted clearance from Gravenberg, just gets completely missed. Oof. Right. That was nice. Right. Just checking chat. Sorry, guys. A little bit quiet. Liverpool just playing around the middle, and they've got a lot of space in this middle of the pitch, to be fair. Looks like Luton are happy to... Oh, goodness me. Luton are happy to allow Liverpool that space just in front of the penalty area, because they obviously don't think they're much of a threat there. And it's quite interesting, because it's usually the most difficult place to deal with. Yeah. Oh dear. Just okay. Well, this is the referee that's the ref for the Newcastle Arsenal game last night. So, well, the VAR, sorry, for the Newcastle Arsenal game. He's not a popular man right now. He's really not very popular at all. It's a bit of a shambles what happened last night, I think. Bit of a shambles, gotta say. That's a nice ball in behind. Oh, Salah with a free shot on goal from inside the penalty area, and he just skies it. I don't know what's going on there. Just clear. Oh, goodness me. That was shocking. Good header out, ish, but it does go straight. If it wasn't good, it wasn't for it being straight at Salah, it would have been a good header out. But because of that, yeah, not so sure. Back to the goalkeeper for Liverpool, Van Dijk, playing on the left-hand side. I don't watch Liverpool enough to know whether Liverpool usually have the left-hand side centre-back as the one who as where Van Dijk plays, because he's right-footed. I would have thought he'd be a right-sided centre-back, not a left-sided. It's a nice ball in behind. Salah's in here. Oh, he's just dribbled out of play. Couldn't quite control it. Very, very difficult, I think. He has him for pace. Fullback just has no idea. But there you go. 22 minutes gone. We're halfway through the first half. And it's... I think Luton will be absolutely delighted with this. They've provided a threat themselves, and they're able to get the ball uh, defend well as well. Now he's been asked, I think, to. Is this Lockyer? Has been asked to go off the pitch. Yeah. Because he needed some help with something. I'm not sure. There we go. There's allowed back on. Another good tackle. Liverpool away on the right again. Salah crosses with his right this time into Nunez, and he balloons his header well over the bar. Goodness me. That was shocking. People talk about Nketiah not being very good for Arsenal. I've got to say, like, is it all about, like, there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of average strikers in the Premier League who aren't that great, and people might build them up as being great, but they're really not that great. I think Nunez sometimes can pull out an amazing performance, but he's still very young, and he's still very inconsistent. I think this game is set up for Luton right now to potentially nick something the way it's going, because Liverpool have been very, very well. They've been very profligate in front of goal. So if they're this wasteful, and they don't put away their chances, I think there's a good chance they could potentially miss out. I wonder, I'm thinking about this, whether I should do this. Whether I should, while we're on the stream right now, change this camera. Because I'm not a massive fan of this camera. I don't know if you can see what I've got there. It looks brighter to me, but every time I look at the stream, it's always quite... Although Liverpool could be in here. It's a good take by the goalkeeper, that. I'm going to see if I can... I think... Tell you what I need is... I need... the little stand, which I can't see. Although that's not really going to do it, is it? If I put that there, yeah, actually might work, you know. Let's see. Liverpool just playing the ball around the back at the moment, trying to get a bit of control of the game. Well, actually, the other thing I could do is just get my actual tripod, which is somewhere here. Oh no, I think it's downstairs. I'll go and get it. Back in a minute. Right, got this, which I'm going to use for a different thing, I think is... I wish I could slip it in there, but I don't think I can. It's a shame. I'm just going to pick it there. I really need it to be a bit bigger than that, I think. That. That's not going to work. Nope. Ah, what a shame. Just going to have to do that, aren't I? And then put the mic on the other side. That'll have to do. just because I've got a phone which has a better camera than my webcam, which I'm using up there. So I might as well use that. And it's what I have done before, but for different reasons. Oh dear. There we go. Liverpool just have the ball in the back there. Alright, let's see if this works. So I'm going to go to that, change that to that. Aha, look at that. That's way better. Look at that. What an improvement. Yeah, I much prefer that. Much better. Okay. Right. Now the only thing I think we could probably improve on is just this location of it, and that isn't actually that great. Kind of would be best if I could just put it right in front of me there. I wonder if I got the ability to do that. I might do, you know. Let's just see. Is that going to do it? No, not there though. Hang on. Liverpool just playing around the back again. Thanks Liverpool for allowing me to do this. Let's see. Let me get a look at my curtains. Great curtains. Much better. Oops. There you go. Right, let's put you there. If I put you there, how much better is that? It's not too bad. How is that? Ah, so much better. There's a chance for Luton. Got the ball in the... Ooh, that was shocking. Right, okay, I think that's an improvement. There we go, that's much better. Although that's now falling down, as you can see. That's always fun with these kinds of things. I wonder if I could just... maybe if I just use this instead, but use it as a small one. I prefer this camera though. This is way better. Absolutely way better. Let's just all the technical stuff. I think I might also just turn down the bit rate next time I stream as well, because apparently this is too much for Twitch. How much is that? That's a considerable amount. I think we could probably get away with that or that, although it doesn't really fit very well there, so we'll put it this side. Let's do that there. Okay. Right. We'll get that there. Ah, perfect. Ish. Still a bit in the way of the screen, but we can make that work. Let's see the there we go. Luton with the ball in behind. Just chested down by Canate. He's a good defender, Canate. Really big and physical. The only problem I've got with him, as from having seen this this game, is that he's actually getting beaten in behind quite a lot, which I'm surprised about, to be fair. Let's, there we go. Here's a chance for Liverpool. What they're doing here, Jota, what a save! Fantastic save. I'm struggling to fit this into my... Why is that not going in? Oh, it's that way. That's why I pointed the wrong way. Good job. Right. So hopefully that's now... It's a good save, that. First time the goalkeeper's really been called into action here. There's my head. Look at that. Fantastic. That's fine. Just need to... There you go. That's a lot better. Way better. Ish. Just bring you up a little bit. That's much better. Just do that. Much better. Right. There you go. That's close enough. I'm happy with that. Hopefully a much better camera experience for you. Helps if I don't knee the table though. There. What's happened here then? I should probably put my headphones back on. Actually help out a little bit. Alexander Arnold with the ball in. And he blocks. Okay, he's blocked these shots, which has then left him with hopefully not a concussion from just a simple ball hitting him. That would be quite unfortunate. There you go. It's a lot better. But to be fair, so Jamie Carragher's saying it's not right that he goes off, but I can kind of understand why the laws come in. It's because people have been feigning this kind of thing to waste time. But this was talked a bit about last night with the concussion protocols. That's a nice ball in behind from the corner, but good block. The point was made last night that really safety should be paramount above everything else, and I kind of agree with that, because what you've got to make sure for one is that the guy's all right, and even if there is time to be added from time wasting, do it. Just add the time on. Forget the keep the player off for 30 seconds. Just add the time on. If you've decided to have stupid 10-15 minute overtimes, not overtimes, not American, injury times, then why would you then back away from that decision and then just decide, oh, we'll just do it, and not use that ability? That makes no sense to me. Don't understand it. Do not understand it one bit. Liverpool again playing it around the back. Been pretty solid so far, but I think they're it is an away performance. It's worth mentioning that, but everyone's going to go into this game thinking, oh, it's Luton away from home. Luton are one of the 3 promoted teams. They should. Someone's down here. Is that McAllister? Oh, he's not trying to. It's nothing malicious about this. He's literally just got his hand out like this, and he's feeling for the player. But because it's at speed, he then catches McAllister in the face with his hand, but not like a slap, it's more like a feel. It's really difficult to explain, but his finger catches him, and that's why he's gone down. Which I can understand why you'd be a bit ruffled by that, but at the same time, I think you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful with that, really. I think the Luton fans are a bit upset that that's gone the way it has. But there you go. It's nothing, no booking or anything like that. Liverpool have only got 10 minutes left of the first half. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a chance for Salah. Oh, it's another good clearance. I think the defender's there saying to the goalkeeper he should come and get it. Now, Konate's been very physical with the attacker here. He's been so physical with him. Look at that. He's just trying to hold him, and now he just throws him to the ground like a WWE match. It's a bit laughable, let's say. A little bit. A little bit laughable. Just noticed you can actually hear my clicks. Is it Morris who's the big... And he's the kind of player that Villa would have absolutely loved. Today. They would have absolutely loved a player like that just to kind of play off. Oh, challenge again on Gomez. He gets away though. I've got to be careful here. And he's given a handball. Now, does he mean this? Ooh. Tell you what, he's lucky not to get booked there. He's very, very lucky, I think. He should get booked. He puts his arm out, puts his hand out as the ball's going past him. I mean, you know that's what you're doing, right? There's no way that you don't know that. But there you go. Here's how it is. At the moment, though, Liverpool aren't taking advantage of this game and they're not winning easily at all. Well, not that you necessarily expect them to win easily. I think a lot of people coming into this would have expected Liverpool to win the game very easily. But I think Liverpool just haven't been that convincing. And this is the kind of away game that last season they had a very, very soft underbelly. Here's a chance. Flicked away. Oh, Barkley just smashes it over. Ross Barkley, man. Ross Barkley's back in the game. Oh dear. That's well played. Well cleared away. That's cleared, but Liverpool pressing again here. Here's Jota on the inside left position. This plays it out to Alexander-Arnold. That's a ball into the box for no one. Nunez falls down, but he's not getting a free kick or penalty even for that. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Got a few minutes left. Not a huge... Am I surprised about this? I think I would have expected Liverpool to be more of a threat going forward. Given everything that I've heard, and I've not really watched Liverpool that much this season, but everything I've heard, they've played very, very well this season, I think. But this is one of those classic away games where you're thinking, okay, if you're going to win, you're probably going to have to work really hard for it. Salah on the right-hand side, looking for that ball in behind, but doesn't get it. Jota. And now Van Dijk and Gomez. They're committing lots of players forward here, Liverpool, which is all well and good. Oh, goodness me, Kanate almost gives it away. That's a challenge. That's no. So he's very desperate to get the ball here as the Luton player. I think it's Ogbene. He dives in though. He's off the ground. It reminds me a lot of Havertz last night. Oh, goodness me. I mean, to be fair, I think if you look at, there's one angle there which actually shows that McAllister definitely goes in as well, but he's not in the air. He's just, his foot's in the air, but his body's not in the air, if that makes sense. So that's dangerous on both sides. But it was all caused by the fact that Liverpool had so many men pushed forward. They only had two centre-backs back, and Van Dijk gave Kanate a pass, which was just not on. It was really, really difficult. Van Dijk heads it on, but it's cleared again. That's an attempted volley by, I think it was McAllister. Another long ball into the box. Jota with the header over the bar. I'm not sure whether you class this as underachievement for Liverpool. I don't think it's necessarily overachievement either, though. And this is the problem. There's a chance here. Bene. Not Kabore, sorry. No, he's not going to get a free kick for that. Now, Nunez is looking for Salah with that long ball, but he's not getting there. Careful, guys. Oh, my goodness me. Got away with that. There's going to have to be an element of risk for Luton if they want to play this way. If they're going to go at Liverpool, they're going to have to play through these traps. And it's if it works, you can unlock them. And this is what gives me, as an Arsenal fan, it's what gives me a lot of hope when they play Liverpool still, because I think, especially at the Emirates, I think we can play through their press quite easily. That game's going to be really, really good. At Anfield, it's always a bit more tricky because they've got the fans with them, and that makes it very difficult to get there. Here's a chance for Luton. I was going to say what a great bit of skill from Barkley, but he loses the ball. Gets it back though. Not a foul. It's a really nice bit of quality from Barkley, but then he gives the ball away to Jota. I do wonder why. I suppose Barkley's in the team for his Premier League experience for Luton, because they're not. But oh dear, there's a chance for Nunez, and he's completely messed that up. Goodness me. McAllister gets the ball. Well, that's a nice ball to Gravenberch, but I don't think he's getting that. And Salah is hovering, but he doesn't get the ball. And there's Ogbene. Oh, another one. McAllister. I feel like he may have been looking for some retribution there after his tackle earlier, which he received. Oh, Szoboszlai, yeah. That was Szoboszlai as well, just shoving him in the ground. Which is fair enough. I think Liverpool, the way they win this game is to control the counter-attack and score, obviously. But they just need to be more incisive going forward. Get that final ball right, and they could get in. Here's a chance. Is that... nope. Half-time. Could have been a corner, but never mind. Tell you what, Luton will be absolutely delighted with that. They'll be delighted with that. I think they've had it tough this season, but their adventure and their bravery on the ball has to be commended because they are way better. They're way better on the ball than Liverpool right now. I think Liverpool's ability to try and play the ball forward, they've got to a certain point and they've had to just stop because Luton have had too many players back, and then Liverpool, when they have got in behind, they've not finished chances. I think Jota had a good header. Why are we looking at Daniel Radcliffe? Oh, David. Oh, okay, interesting. But yeah, so just quickly, just having a look at the stream and the camera angle. I quite like this, but I'm kind of looking in that direction. But it's not terrible. I know where to look for the camera, and this camera is definitely a lot better than the other one. I'm just going to quickly check what it's like using the other microphone that's actually on the phone rather than the microphone that's on the let's just mute this. So do a few more technical things. I'm hoping that eventually you can I can deal with this outside of that. So let's just do that. 2 to 2. Right, let's do this. Turn the monitor on here. There we go. Right. So yeah. Oh, there's drop frames. Interesting. What's going on here? Let's take that down to 5,000. That should be better. Yeah. Well, you might have just seen a few drop frames there, but I think we're back. So yeah, it's 0-0 at half time, and it's pretty straight. Well, not straightforward, but I think yeah, it's not a particularly difficult game to kind of decide what's going on. Really, is Luton sitting back, Luton then playing forward, and they've been almost more of a threat than Liverpool, but there's been so few chances. It's exactly what Luton need to do, and the thing for them will be, can they continue to do this for another half a game? And it feels a lot like a game that you might see in the FA Cup this season, where you've got the home team, dogged defence, away team pressing the ball, but knowing that they're vulnerable on the counter-attack. Not necessarily a surprise that that's how it's happened. But all the same, I think that they've got to yeah, they've got it tough of Liverpool for this second half. What to talk about for the next 15 minutes or so? I think yesterday Newcastle, well, actually I suppose might do a quick ad break because I probably do need to go to the loo. So just gonna, what I might do is just create a break scene. So here's a couple of shots from So this is the thing about how Liverpool have been playing, is that very much centered through Nunez, and he had to be fair, he's hit the crossbar. So like Nunez did almost score, and that's the kind of chance that he needs to take. Nunez again gets in behind and curls it, but it's like 3 chances for Nunez. 2 of them are outside the box. Another one inside the box. That's 4. Is he good enough? Like, I don't think. When you think about some of the best games that Liverpool had, and that chance for Jota's got to go in. That's a really, really good chance. That. So they have had the better chances at Liverpool. They've just not put them away. And if they don't put them away, leave themselves open on the counter, they could lose the game, which just seems unthinkable for this Liverpool team. Great for Arsenal. I've got to say, if Liverpool end up dropping points, Villa drop points as well after losing early today, it does kind of make you think. Looking at the table right now, Arsenal are still 3rd, which is just like, that's crazy. I would not have expected that after losing to Newcastle. It does mean, I think, because if you look at last season, about this time, it was Arsenal and City at the top, and there was a massive chasm because both of those teams had won most of their games. There was a huge gap between them and the rest of the pack. This year, it does feel a lot more like, it should still be Arsenal and Man City, I think. I don't know how Tottenham have managed to get themselves in that position. I'm looking forward to watching the game tomorrow to see if they can prove to us that that they're able to actually win against the bigger teams. And obviously they've beaten Liverpool. Well, they've beaten Liverpool this season. I'm not sure if that was necessarily deserved, given all the VAR farce that went on around that game. But you think about that, is that necessarily going to be the way it's going to go? Spurs' next few games are probably going to be relatively easy because I think their fixture list right now, that they've already had, has been quite good. It's been quite difficult, and they've actually won quite a lot of good games. Let's just have a quick check. So obviously got Chelsea at home, Wolves away at 12:30 next Saturday. Then it's Sunday, the following Sunday, Villa at home, then Man City away, then West Ham at home, then Newcastle away. Tell you what, it's actually not that easy. These next games are not easy for them. There's only really, would you say Wolves away should be a banker of 3 points, given that Wolves they have beaten City this season. Villa are difficult to play against. They will be difficult to play against given the way that Spurs play. Obviously City, difficult. West Ham, maybe difficult. Spurs, Newcastle, difficult at home. Then Forest away. We've just seen them beat Villa, difficult game. And then Everton at home is probably the next game where you'd think, that's a banker. That's a banker, 3 points. And then Brighton. So a lot of their games in the next few are West Ham in the top end of the. I think they are, West Ham and Wolves. I think they're in the bottom half, but they're not far off. Let's just check. West Ham are 11th. Wolves are 14th. But both of them have had results against the big teams already this season. So I think they're absolutely a threat. And it means that really, tomorrow is the start of a very difficult run of games for Spurs. Whereas you look at Arsenal, have got some very, very winnable games, really winnable games against mid-table, lower table teams. Burnley at home being the first one of those, I think. We're also playing Brentford away, who we've already beaten this season with our second string. So I think it's still Arsenal and City from here on in. I can't see, especially if Liverpool don't win today. I think that's a really, really big deal for them. So a big 45 minutes. I was talking about doing a another scene, wasn't I? Can you still hear me when I do this? I don't think so. You might be able to. Let's see. We'll do that. I'll just leave this on for now, even though I haven't got my stuff on. I'll just add a break. I just did a text thing, didn't I? Text, that'll do. Yeah. So. And then we'll add in these ones and this one. Where have you gone? There we go. A little bit too big. So then if I go to this, yeah, it just needs to be a bit over there, doesn't it? Right. Cool. I'm going to get rid of this then. I will be back in a minute. There we go, we're back now. Good. And we are back to start the second half as well. Timing is impeccable. There you go. Look, Luton, remember, have not won a game at home in the Premier League yet. So it's worth mentioning that if they were to win this game of all games at home, it would send a message. Is Canate trying to play physical again with Morris? Risky. I suppose he does need to stand up for himself a bit because Morris is going to be physical with him. So that's fair enough. No changes, it looks like. I think. Yeah, that's better. Just rearranging my windows. That's better. I'll do that one as well. Right. It's a bit annoying that my camera is right in the way of where the where my chat is now, which isn't very helpful. But I don't know, difficult to really find a way of making this work without moving some more stuff. But that's what it is. A nice little flick on there. Gravenberg has got the ball and he's got it nice into Jota. That's an interesting ball. Why didn't he pull that back? Should be pulling that back much further than that. Gravenberg with some nice work again. He's very lanky, isn't he? Gravenberg, that's an interesting ball behind. Townsend does block that, but it's kept away. Canate gives it to Salah and chips it in behind. Oh dear, that wasn't well played. It does clear in the end. It's the only way I think that Luton that they concede here at the moment is if they just make a mistake. Someone's doing fireworks outside. Not for everyone, but it's a nice ball, but that's cleared-ish towards Salah on the left-hand side. That's an interesting ball, but no one's getting that. They're not giving Salah, I don't think, enough space to be able to do what he needs to do as well. I remember some of his best moments for Liverpool have been when he's had space created for him by other players. But at the moment, it just doesn't seem to be happening. And if this is a way to... And I think this might actually be a way to deal with Liverpool, is if you press them really high, no question you'll be able to teams will get results against this Liverpool team. They don't look as kind of dominant. Oh dear, that was a terrible ball by Gomez. And now he's in behind here, kind of. This is potentially a 3-on-3. Townsend takes the ball on the right hand side, is waiting for the cross. Just about gets through the challenge. Nakamba, Townsend, and they've just been muscled off that, haven't they? And getting the free kick to Jota. Liverpool dealt pretty well with that. I'm surprised, to be honest, that so we've got players like Barkley and Townsend playing for this team. Don't think Salah's getting this, is he? Nope. When you got players like... Oh, here's a point. I actually could put a timer on, couldn't I? An actual timer. I wonder how realistic that is. I can't remember how to even do that. Yeah, that's going to have to be something I'll look at another time, because I don't think I can just plonk a timer in by itself. Jota couldn't quite get enough of a header of this on there. Now here's the thing. So Townsend gets the ball on the right hand side. Does he do anything with it? He does put the cross in. Headed away by Van Dijk. That's a... No, it's not. No. Well played, referee. There was a... He did fall over, but it definitely wasn't a foul. Now, watch this. Are they going to try and play in behind here? Because they should do. Liverpool are trying to play that offside trap. It's in behind here. Well, it's got to be careful. That's interesting defending by Alexander-Arnold. No, that's not the ball. Definitely not the ball there. It's a good position. And here's a chance now for Liverpool. On the left-hand side, this is very stretched. Just what Liverpool would like. Jota into Salah. Szoboszlai just about controls it for Alexander-Arnold, who has shaven his hair. Oh! Jota almost got him behind there. Tell you what, that's not... It's Jamie Carragher says it's end-to-end. It's not as end-to-end. It's more end-to-end now than it was in the first half. I don't think Luton want it quite this stretched. Because if they do, they're going to lose this game. There's no if they give Liverpool the space that they've just had there, they will be ripped apart. Because numbers-wise, if you win man for man against this Liverpool team, Luton ain't going to win. Oh dear. Jota, I think, is going to get a book. No, it's McAllister. Shocking bit of play from your own corner. It's just a miscontrol from McAllister. He's going to miss the game against Brentford as well, which I'm assuming is at home, so that shouldn't be as much of a problem. But it's Liverpool are not... I think if Luton play this right, Liverpool shouldn't really get many chances to score. But they have got some very, very good quality players. And in a moment they could turn it on. So we'll see. It's still 0-0 for now, though. That's a foul. Yeah. Alexander-Arnold has been okay going forward, but not amazing. It's not had the same kind of raft of passing or the range of passing that I would expect. But then it's not been that kind of game, which has allowed for that, really. That's an interesting attempt at a challenge in the midfield for Luton, and Liverpool had the ball. Szoboszlai running in behind. Headed away by Luton. Nice play by... Oh dear. I was going to say nice play by Luton, but they almost gave the ball away. And they haven't given... No, they have given the ball away now. Or there could be a free kick. There isn't. Jota's running onto this. Jota's just obstructed And he stops as if it's a free kick, but it wasn't ever going to be a free kick there. Still going. Townsend, that pass might not be... Oh, no. Van Dijk's happy to... Oof. Canate clears it pretty well there. That's a nice ball. Oh, and he's so close for Morris. If he gets a touch on this, he scores. It's good clearance from Canate. I think he should put that out of play. Give away a corner, that's fine. Well, I tell you what, if Morris just stretches that bit more, he scores. That's a really, really good chance. Liverpool don't look... that's really nice from the left back there, whose name escapes me. Careful. Oh, goodness me. That's a nice ball in behind. Look, Bene chasing that down. There's going to be... Tell you what. Some of these Luton players look a bit tired. And that's concerning, because there's only... we've only had 10 minutes of the second half. It's a long time to go, and Liverpool have got a lot more space in the midfield than they had in the first half. I don't know why and how that's happened. Another ball in the box. Well cleared. Szoboszlai with the ball plays it back, and it should be fairly straightforward. Liverpool still have the ball in the midfield, and Nunez quite deep here. Szoboszlai's lining up a shot. Well cleared. Well blocked even. So now Luton have dropped deep. Everything's kind of dried up a bit for Liverpool. But when they get in the midfield after Luton have attacked, it's very noticeable. They've got a lot of space, and they can do quite a lot of things with that. Gravenberch coming in. Nunez a bit firm there with that pass. Gravenberch starts on the left wing and actually drives in midfield, which is really nice. But then that ball in from Nunez is a bit meh. And that's why he's not the kind of player you want kind of coming inside. I'd prefer Diaz. It's understandable why Diaz isn't playing. But that's the kind of thing that Firmino was so good at when he was at Liverpool. Because he'd just get the ball. And yeah, he might give the ball away sometimes, but his ingenuity on the ball unlocked so many defences. It's not the kind of thing that Nunez is good at all. And you're relying, for that creativity, you're relying a lot more on the midfield and Alexander-Arnold. And the way Liverpool have set up, Gomez is pushed forward, quite far forward, which isn't really what I'd expect. Alexander-Arnold is coming in as a kind of inverted fullback. He's almost on the left-hand side of midfield here. And now if they were to play the ball on the left-hand side, which they might get a chance to, no. But that's a risk for Liverpool to be playing like that now. But it looks like they kind of need to commit more players upfield. Szoboszlai's hoofed the ball out because Kabore is down on the pitch. It's been a frustrating afternoon for Liverpool so far. Right. What is wrong with Kabore here? This looks... Well, he looks in a lot of pain. I'm surprised that they're using Gomez. They're pushing Gomez further forward. Because I think if they've got Alexander-Arnold there, You don't necessarily need to push him further forward. I would say keep him back and then try and attract Luton players towards him. Townsend. It's got Townsend Senior on the back. This is Sam been playing as well. That's interesting. Tae Chong. Is he ex-Man United or is he just on loan? I think he's on loan. But that's a big move for him. He'll be some good legs, I think. And Kabora will be fine. He'll come back on. Half an hour to go though. Plus stoppage time. Oh, that's a terrible bit of play from Gomez, and he's given the ball away there. Oof. Gravenberch makes a foul. It's what Luton want to do. It's what they need to do. It looks like we're just dropping some frames here. Sorry, guys. What's going on here? No, I think we're okay. No, we're not okay. Okay, I think we're back. Oh, we're not back. Oh, goodness me, it's definitely going. It's going in and out, isn't it? Hope that maybe if we just check this stream, not missing a great deal. Alexander-Arnold with the pot shot from outside the box, not really anything useful there. It just tends to be going in and out quite a lot. Free kick to Luton now. I think I'm just going to keep going here because I don't see a massive problem with the stream. It definitely looks like it's interesting, but it's not crazy. I'm not sure that's a free kick. I don't think he actually touches in there, but they do have a free kick. Not sure Luton. Oh, are Luton going to play this in the box? Looks like they aren't. No, they're not. They're going to play it wide first. Free kicks. Free kicks? Fireworks, even. It begins with F. There you go. That's an interesting... Oh, Barkley. Ex-Everton. That's well played there, Barkley. Well done. Well done, Salah. Barkley. Just got to be careful here, but that's, again, very well played. They've done quite well. He's going to take on Alexander-Arnold here. Brilliant play. He's away. He's in. Is he going to score? Oh, it's a great chance. Oh, what a chance for Morris. He absolutely skins Alexander-Arnold as Ugbene. And he comes inside and beats Kanate in the same move. Absolutely brilliant. Just doesn't quite get... I think he's trying to go for Chung at the far post. The pass gets intercepted and then Morris, his shot is saved by Alisson. Tell you what a chance. What a chance for Luton to go 1-0 up. Absolutely huge. Corner. That's flicked. You might get something here. No, that's too easy for Van Dijk to just get it away, and if they're not careful, they're going to be done on the counter. Careful. Not there, though. Oh, dear. Don't invite Liverpool on, guys. Oh. Liverpool have got a good... Oh, that's well played in the end. Surprised that's a Liverpool throw, but okay. I think Luton will take that, given how bad it was looking for a minute there. Okay, Gakpo, Tsimikas, and Harvey... Wait, no. What's his name now? Elliott. I was thinking of Harvey Barnes for some reason. It's not him. Harvey Elliott. All coming on. Szoboszlai's off. Diogo Jota's off. I think Gakpo's a good option in this game. He can get in that space in front of the penalty area and start to cause real problems. Probably more than the other than Nunez. So who's coming off? Gomez, Jota, and Szoboszlai. That's fair enough. Don't think they need Gomez in this game. I don't think... I think the amount of attacking threat that Luton do have is fine, but at this point, Liverpool just need to get a goal. And if they, as I said before, if they're playing Gomez pushed further forward on that left-hand side, he's not that good at that, really, setting up those attacks from deep. Whereas Tsimikas will do that a lot more. He'll bomb down that left-hand side a lot more, provide the extra man. Harvey Elliott, we know, will just work hard, but we'll start to commit players with the dribbling and all of that. And Gakpo can shoot, can pass, can dribble, occupy that space in front of the penalty area. Some good changes from Klopp, I think. Good changes. Quite happy with them. I'm not a Liverpool fan, obviously, but I feel like they're good changes. Alexander-Arnold just dribbling forward. Not really his strength, but he's got it. Well headed out. Nunez takes a pot shot from outside the box and it's blocked. Liverpool still have the ball. Tsimikas. Kanate. Just seeing someone nearby is doing a lot of fireworks. You can probably hear them. That's a nice one. Oh, Gakpo with the flick. Almost proved me right. The ball just goes behind him as he gets the cross, and he just lifts his left leg up. His right leg, I think, actually. It's his right leg. I think he lifts his right leg up to just flick it towards goal, and it goes wide. I don't know if he was trying to flick it up for himself, or just flick it towards goal. I think he was trying to flick it up for himself, it didn't quite come off. But that's the threat, that's what I was talking about. I think he would definitely be much more of a threat. That's well cleared. I think he is going to provide more of a threat than Jota was. I do wonder what Liverpool fans think of Jota right now. Is he quite good enough to eventually... Oh, what a ball that is from Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good block in the end to put out for a throw. That was one fullback to another. Brilliant, brilliant ball. Still 0-0. Tsimikas though. Well, that's not Tsimikas, that's Gakpo. Again, getting the ball into the box. People appealing for something, I'm not quite sure what. Salah, oh, that's got to be a goal. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so I feel like his blushes have been spared because Nunez is... someone was offside, I think it might have been Salah. But Nunez has got an open goal, pretty much. after Salah misses. Salah's onside. Salah's onside. This is a miss. Salah misses an open goal. Nunez also misses an open goal. I don't know how Liverpool aren't ahead. That's a horrible header from Salah, and an even worse finish from his strong right foot on the move. All he has to do is keep it down and he scores. Yeah, I don't blame Salah with that reaction. Well, Liverpool, though, at this point now, unless Luton score, I find it difficult to believe that Liverpool won't score. I think it's very likely that they will. They just look like more of a threat after those changes. Way more of a threat. It does kind of make you think. I mean, surely, I wouldn't think that Klopp is making changes to rest players for the Europa League. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you, at this stage, given I don't know who it is they're playing. I can actually check for you. So, Liverpool. Let's see, there's a ball in the box. Alisson clears it. That's handball. Not given. Okay. Wow. Liverpool can count themselves very fortunate. And here's Nunez. Good save. I think it might be offside. Yeah, they got Toulouse away. They got Toulouse away this week. Surely they're not resting players for that. It's a good shot from Nunez, but it's straight out of the goalkeeper. It's strong, but I'm pretty sure that Salah would have been offside. So there's a couple of decisions there that could have gone. One could have gone Liverpool's way, one could have gone Luton's way, and they've both been ignored and went out here with a corner. I don't know if that whole passage of play happens if one of those decisions are given. Elliott on the edge of the box, going for the shot. It's deflected, wide. Another corner. This is big pressure moments now for Liverpool. They need a goal. They absolutely need a goal. And it looks like the changes they've made have set themselves up. Maybe they should have started like this. That's a Nunez. Oh no, Van Dijk has gone down in the box, but nothing given there. Luton are giving Alexander-Arnold a lot of space here. Headed away. Chong tries to go for it. In the box again. Salah appeals for handball, but not given. Flicked into Salah, but well cleared again. Now he's got time here. He could play the ball out. There's the counter press, and it's a foul. But I think Tsimikas knows what he's doing there. He makes the foul deliberately. Now there's a block. Oh, no. I think the problem is that Van Dijk is the Luton player is kind of on the floor already. Yeah, it's not a penalty. It's definitely not a penalty. What's happened to Van Dijk's hairband? He's just lost it. Okay, someone's coming on for Luton. Who's this? Odebayer is coming on. Looks like another good player to have. They need a bit of legs in that midfield now. Because I said about 25 minutes ago that they look quite tired. Is someone getting booked here? Klopp's getting booked. Okay. What's that for? I need to see a replay for that. He's just been talking a bit too much, I think. Just talking too much. It's crazy, actually, because obviously, I think people will have heard today about Arteta's press conference yesterday and Arsenal's statement since then. The amount of stuff that... Oh, dear. Luton have almost given the ball away there, but it's well cleared. The amount of stuff... That's a brilliant header on if he keeps it in. He does. Get the ball in the box. That's nice. Chong. Oof, that might be a corner. It is. Van Dijk gives it away. Yeah, the statement this today and the press conference yesterday, it does kind of make you wonder how on earth did Mikel Arteta not get booked during the game, given how irate he was with the decisions. I don't think he got booked. I might have missed that, but it's pretty crazy. Van Dijk is looking for someone to mark Chong because he doesn't want to. I think. I'm saying he's got similar hair to him. Luton corner into the box. Alisson punched it away really nicely. And again, just got to be careful they don't just give the ball away for a counter. And they have kind of done that here, Luton. Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's a nice ball, but really well recovered by Luton. Really, really well recovered. They got 15 minutes. Really, really... they must be quite tired now, surely. But difference for Liverpool is they do have a game in midweek and Luton don't. That's a nice ball to Gakpo in the box. Gakpo takes the shot and it's well cleared, and Luton do clear it after a fashion. But at least he's actually offering that position in the box, Gakpo, which I don't think Jota was really offering that, and he wouldn't have been able to control that ball in the box. So I think that's a really big difference that he's made. He's going to be careful here, but he's... okay. He thinks there was a throw for Luton, but it wasn't given, and Liverpool had the ball on the edge of the box again. Simicast and back to Van Dijk. There's Gravenberch. Gravenberch with a shot. Good save. On his left foot as well. I'll tell you what, that was impressive. That was really, really good. He's always quite gangly when he's on the ball, so it kind of looks like he's out of control, but he's not. And I'll tell you what, that was a fantastic shot. Good save. I wonder if Luton know that they've only got 3 windows for a substitution. This might be their last one. Ogbene's off. It sounds like a potential hamstring problem, which isn't good. He's been their best player, I think. At least on the attack. Oh, that was a chance. That was a real chance, that. Now there's a chance for a counter for Luton. Chong's completely free in the middle. Chong scored! Now, wait a second, because there was an appeal for a penalty in the other box for Liverpool. Either way, something big's going to happen here, because Chong has scored for Luton. And it's 1-0, as it stands, for Luton. And it's exactly what Liverpool would have been fearing. The problem is, there is currently a check going on. There is a check going on for a penalty for Liverpool. So, and this would be really harsh on Luton if they end up cancelling the goal because of a penalty for Liverpool earlier in the play. That would be really, really harsh. Now, they don't actually show the replay of the penalty, which is what we want to see, Sky. It's what we want to see. It's really, really good, though. And they'll also check for offside. But he's not offside. He's well on. This is brilliant, brilliant football from Luton. Really good. And Chung, ex-Man United. I don't know if he still plays for Man United or if he's permanently at Luton. But that's really, really good. Now, hearing from the crowd, I can hear some boos. It's been cleared. It is 1-0 to Luton. Oh my days. Well, it's got to be said, this would be absolutely massive. Throw away everything I said earlier about those bottom three teams being cannon fodder for this league. If this happened, if this result stays and they end up winning this game, which, given the way that this has gone, I would not be surprised. What it would be nice, though, for people on TV, again, I mentioned this earlier, show us that check. Whatever it was. The thing is, it happened so quick, and the cameras that you see on the live screen are not good enough to see whether there is anything worth talking about for that handball. It's so far away. What you want to see is a replay of that. Presumably, we'll see that either later in this match or after the game. But what a moment for Luton. What a moment. That is outstanding. And it's been a long time since they've last beaten Liverpool as well. Some of the few problems with the stream. Apologies for that. But yeah, so Liverpool have looks like we're not quite on there, but I'm just going to keep talking for now. Yeah. This looks like the bit right's down, but you can kind of get a little bit of it. But what a moment for Luton. What a moment. As an Arsenal fan, obviously, this is massive for Arsenal. I think it's like somewhat lets them off the hook. I do think, just to preface this actually, it's worth mentioning, for me, as an Arsenal fan, my aim is not to win the league this year. My aim is to get in the top four, simply because, tell you what, that was a great ball in. It was really, really good. Lockyer, headed away by Liverpool. They're going to look for the counter. My aim for Arsenal is to be in top four, because next season's Champions League is a massive improvement on what we've had before in terms of the amount of numbers that are on. Apologies for the loss of frames. Hopefully, yeah. It looks like the stream is kind of not doing too bad right now, so that's not terrible. So I'll just leave that going on for now. Liverpool with the ball in the box. Well cleared again. And here's Canate. And Liverpool had the ball on the left-hand side. Really well played. Is that going to be another corner? I think it is. Yep. Goodness me. The stream is really struggling. Not sure why. There's a ball in the box again. Van Dijk, but cleared again by Liverpool, by Luton even. Oh, Kanate and a good... Well, it's actually gone wide, I think, in the end. It's a good header. Not sure what's gone on with this, with the stream. Yeah, not quite sure what's gone on with that. Just going to have to leave it and hope. Well, what huge result this would be for Luton. Absolutely massive. Luis Diaz is on now. Simicast, but again it's cleared. If this is Liverpool's response, they're just like frantically trying to get the ball in the box, I think that's doesn't really gain my respect. I'm going to take the fact away that I'm an Arsenal fan right now. It's what I think you do need to have in a moment like this is composure and try and fashion an opportunity rather than just hope for luck. It's a nice ball again by Simicast, but it's not really... I wouldn't necessarily say it's necessarily good enough for Liverpool to just hump the ball in the box now. They don't have the kind of players, although it says that saying that it looks like Van Dijk has gone to play up front. I think. I don't know. I didn't see him at the back. Oh, he is there. Okay, right. That's flicked up by Simicast. I think the only way Liverpool score now is through a brilliance or just a bit of luck. That's an amazing ball then. Oh, that was really good from Harvey Elliott. Just beat the first defender, and from there on, it's just whoever gets to the ball first, and did very, very well clearing that. Alexander-Arnold going for the ball to the left-hand side to Gakpo, I think. Luis Diaz, sorry. Luis Diaz squaring the player up on the edge of the box. Let's just get this straight though. Even if Liverpool get back into this game, which it's not, that's a foul apparently for Luton, although I don't agree with that personally. I think what's happened there is, if you look at this, so the challenge. Oh, okay. Actually, while saying that, he goes in for the challenge, but I think the defender's already on his way down before the challenge is even made, which is crazy. So, yeah, I think this is such a blow for Liverpool. Massive. Because teams like Man United, who have had such a poor start to the season, are being let back into the race for the top four by results like this and results like Villa today. And I think, and even Arsenal to an extent, although I think Newcastle are going to be... I'd be really surprised if Newcastle don't go on and actually finish top four this season anyway. They're a good enough team. The only reason they won't... Right, here we go. We get to see this then. They're saying handball. I don't know who the handball was for. I couldn't see one, but all they're showing us right now is the same live pictures that we saw. That doesn't really help. We want to see some pictures, close-up pictures of what happened in that corner, because there must have been something that happened close to an arm. It's something that I think, regardless of the whole argument about is the right thing being done for VAR in terms of decisions made, but as far as the broadcast experience and people are paying money for, surely you've got to have that done well. And part of that experience, if you ask any American sports fan, part of the experience is seeing all of these moments really close up so you can see what's actually happened. And that ultra scrutiny helps with the entertainment and informs the people watching. I have no idea what happened in that penalty area. I have no idea. That's quite frustrating. A huge moment though for Liverpool. For Luton, sorry. Absolutely massive moment in terms of their fight to get into the or stay in the Premier League this season. If they can start getting results like this against the big teams, they're staying up. No question. I mean, actually, if you look at the table, while Luton are on the attack at the moment, it's worth having a look at the table because Liverpool are obviously fourth. They're going to stay fourth unless Luton score 4 more goals. But Luton are out of the relegation zone and they're on 8 points. Won their second game of the season. So, tell you what, it's not that bad now. We're finally getting one of the promoted teams actually causing a bit of a shock. It does make me think. I know Arsenal have got Luton away Boxing Day, I think. Oh no, it's not Boxing. I think it's in like the December midweek games. It's one of the December. That's a nice corner. Well, cleared away though. Obviously, set pieces are going to be something else that Luton will look to profit off of. That's what. Oh, it's just done. Alexander-Arnold there. Another corner. I tell you what, we all know about Alexander-Arnold's good qualities going forward, but his defence, it kind of goes back to that argument we had quite a lot last season when he was caught out defending. If you can't, in the Premier League now, there's so many wide threats. You think of Matoma, you've obviously got like Doku that we've seen do really well this season, Martinelli, on that left-hand side, which is where Alexander-Arnold would be defending. You kind of think, can you afford to have a player like that who can't defend? And if you look at the best teams in the league, Arsenal, Man City, Man United and Newcastle last season, all had right-backs who were predominantly defensive right-backs. Albeit, I think Walker is kind of the best of both worlds, really, because he can defend and attack. And he's amazing at that. I think that's a free kick for Liverpool. Okay. But you got like Ben White at Arsenal. He can mostly defend, although he had a few moments last season where he was a bit dodgy. Obviously, Tomiyasu as well. Trippier, right back, and Livramento did really well yesterday. And at Man United, we had Wan-Bissaka, who played most of last season at right back with Delo. And I think Wan-Bissaka's a good defender. So Liverpool are probably one of the only top teams whose right back is so attacking they have to make allowances elsewhere. That's clearance, just about cleared. It's the only thing now. Liverpool just need a quality ball in the box. It's Luis Diaz with a low ball in this time, but that's given away. And now Luton could counter. They need a runner. They need a runner. They can't lose the ball there. Okay, that's not too bad. Four shots on target for Luton and 5 for Liverpool. Got to clear it, guys. There's no question who I'm... Oh, there's a chance for Diaz. It's a goal. Liverpool have equalised. That's a big, big goal. That. Well, I mean, you've got to hand it to Diaz. And I think that was Harvey Elliott with the ball in. It's an equaliser for Liverpool. It's still not enough though. Like, even if they equalise here, I've got to say, is a point away at Luton really good enough? It's not great defending. He's quite unlucky, but it is a goal. It's absolutely a goal. Really, really good. Given everything that he's gone through in the last week or so, I think that's an amazing moment. Yes, he shoulders it in, but what an amazing moment for Liverpool. What an amazing moment for Luis Diaz. I just got to hand it to him. He's done amazingly well there. Three minutes left. Now that Liverpool have equalised, obviously the game changes. I think Luton will be really disappointed if they end up coming away with a defeat here. It was an amazing ball by Harvey Elliott. Again, just kind of rotating that midfield. And I think that was probably the only way that we're going to get into Luton here in this game. That's a foul. Yeah, Tahit Chong. So Luton will be disappointed. I think they will be disappointed with the way they've conceded that goal. But I think a lot of it comes down to the tiredness I mentioned earlier. Like, some of them will be so tired after, but it's still, I would say, it's a big win for Liverpool, for Luton. Even a draw for them is a win against Liverpool. It's got to be. You don't expect to beat Liverpool when you've just got promoted. That's well played. Chung. That's going to be a free kick to Liverpool. They're going to try and play this out quickly. They've got 45 seconds of injury time, plus whatever they add on for the goal. That's a nice ball by Alexander-Arnold. With the ball in behind, but Salah didn't quite get there. Touch wasn't quite it. Oh. I think he wanted just to flick that on the inside and then just get on the inside there, but that's unfortunate. I think Liverpool will take a point, but I'll tell you what, I think given that they're supposed to be fighting for the title this season, and that's the aim, I would have thought, for a lot of Liverpool fans and the confidence they've had from the start of the season, not losing here is fine, but I think they would have expected to win. No question. Absolutely would have expected to win. But we're moments away now from the final whistle, I think. Oh. I think Adebayo could have probably put himself about a bit more in this game. To be fair, he's kind of just stood there, not really doing anything. That's going to be goalkeepers. He's played well as the goalkeeper. Kaminsky, he's done really, really well. Looking forward to seeing what Arsenal can do against this lot. Both these teams, actually, because I think Liverpool and Luton are difficult opposition. Oh, here's a chance. He's won the ball here. Oh, I think it was Alisson saved. Yep. Yep. They're still going. Still not over. But the best thing about this is neither team are sitting back and taking the point. But there is the final whistle. And it's 1-1. And you've got to say, at the start of the game, Luton would have taken a point. Given that they were 1-0 up with about 3 minutes to go, I think they'll be disappointed that they didn't go on and win the game. But Luis Diaz, a huge moment for him. bless him. Obviously, he's been through so much that he deserves that goal. Liverpool brought on changes and eventually got a point, but I would be concerned. I think Liverpool aren't the team that they're not the team that a lot of people think they are. I don't think they're good enough to win the league. Definitely not good enough to challenge City. I'd say not even good enough to challenge Arsenal, but we'll see. Thank you very much for everyone who's been watching. And I'm going to head off. I will be here tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow evening for the Tottenham against Chelsea game. So we're going to be watching a Tottenham game for the first time this season. That's going to be horrible. But I'm looking forward to a good football game, though. I think both teams are going to play good football. And that's pretty good. Well done, Luton. Well done, Liverpool. And I'll see you tomorrow.